guest that we have on stage to my immediate left is Executive Dean Kim Gamelin. Seated next to her is Dr. Tim Wright, the president of the college. Next to Dr. Wright is Deputy Chief Michael Sumner with Wilson Fire Rescue Services. He's over the training division. And then on the far end was Chief Tony Smart, Senior National Athlete. I'd also like to thank the Wilson Community College Board of Trustees and Wilson Community College senior staff members as well, and other various college faculty and staff. There's a lot of secretarial work, and also other employees that are involved in this academy behind the scenes that goes on. I'd like to thank you as well. Without them, we wouldn't be here today. It's a tremendous job to run an academy, especially getting one started. Also, I'd like to recognize the fire departments that have helped us with this academy. If you look on the back of your program, Wilson Fire Rescue, they allow they allow housing for some of the cadets, and also use of equipment, and also the volunteer departments that participate in that. At this time, I'd like to call upon Dr. Tim Wright to welcome you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the Wilson Community College family, welcome to our campus. We like all of our graduations, and sometimes some folks kid me because I'm very apt to say at any given graduation, this is my favorite graduation. But on the day that we're having it, it is my favorite graduation. But I can say with a little extra truth that we are especially fond here of the days when we graduate folks from our firefighter academy, like today, from our basic law enforcement training academy. Those are, of course, we also graduate folks with, adult high school diplomas, and we graduate people with all kinds of 2-year degrees and diplomas and certificates, and we're happy to do all of that. But I think there's a little extra pride for us when we have a day like today where we graduate folks who are going to go out and be firefighters or law enforcement officers who are going to serve our community. Thank you, cadets, for having put in all the work to get to this day. Big day for you, huh? I heard Miss Gamlin ask if you wanted to do a little extra PT this morning. You turned that down for some reason. I don't know why that did. But anyway, we're proud of you, and we congratulate you, and we wish you the best going forward. And you'll always be a part of the Wilson Community College family here. Thank the rest of you for coming, and we hope you enjoy the ceremony.
Under this area, as far as special recognition, is the parents of these cadets, friends, family that's related to them. They've been with me roughly 22 weeks here at the college. The whole 22 weeks they've been with me. I didn't have gray hair 22 weeks ago. No, that's been coming on pretty strong. But the special recognition is to you. Thank you for allowing them. I know they go home on weekends. Probably heard the word every now and then, I don't know if I'm going to make this. I don't know if I'm going to make it 22 weeks. Well, they did. I knew they had it in them. I trusted them. I knew they could do it. They were pushed, just like all cadets. And to speak for ourselves, the college, we've done 43 academies. That speaks very well for the staff here at this college, the fire departments that have entrusted us with their cadets, sending them here, and also the committee that's made up of the fire academy that basically are made up by chiefs and training officers. I want to thank you. At this time, I'd like to call upon Michael Sumner as our guest speaker today.
Well, Phil asked me to speak the other day. He told me I had to keep it around 10 minutes, so he's going to get the campus police up here to tackle me and take me off the stage. So I'll stick to the point. Gentlemen, you have spent the last 22 weeks learning the basic skill sets of our job. Now you're going to spend the rest of your life perfecting those skill sets. Every day is going to be different. Every single day you go to work, there's something new coming down the pipe. You've got to train, and you've got to prep, and you've got to be ready for it. What you've learned in the last 22 weeks is the very basic skill sets. It's going to take you the rest of your life to perfect them. I've been in the fire service 23 years, and every day I've got to do something to hone those skills and keep them sharp. So never, never quit on your training. Every day you report to work, you learn something different about your job. You learn something new. I had an old fireman tell me one time, several years ago, he said, I was a captain at the time, he said, you know what, Captain? He said, you're only as good as your last fire. You could do 100 of them perfect, but the one you screw up on is the one everybody's going to remember. So you've got to take the rest of your career to train to get it right the first time. That's what the community expects out of us. Okay, when they call 911, they're looking professionals. That's what we've got to be as professionals. You've got to know your job, you've got to work together as a team, you've got to pull your load. The Navy SEALs have a saying. If everybody on the team was like me, what kind of team would it be? That's what you need to look at every day in the mirror when you get up in the morning before you go to the firehouse. If everybody on the team was like me, what kind of team would it be? So you've got to strive to get along with your teammates. You've got to be the first one up and the last one to go to bed. All right? You ought to be, you're starting your careers out early. So expect it. You go roll the hose, you go scrub the dishes, you go do all that stuff. But that's part of being a firefighter. You've always got to stand up and always do the right thing. Because you've got to remember, from this point forward, you are marked as a firefighter. Everything you do, on duty and off duty, you're still a firefighter. Everything you say, you're still a firefighter. So you've got several hundred years of tradition in the American Fire Service that you have to uphold. And you've always got to do the right thing. And everybody asks, well, what is the right thing? It's doing the right thing when nobody's looking. That's what it is. Don't be the weakest link. Wherever you go, whatever company you get assigned to, don't sit around and have to wait for somebody to tell you to do something. Always be proactive. Always jump on it first. You see a piece of trash in the yard, don't wait for somebody else to get it. Pick it up. If your rig needs cleaning, clean the rig. Don't wait for your company officer to come out there and tell you. Your tools need cleaning, fixing, fix them. Don't wait for your company officer to have to tell you. These are things that you do. Everything that you do at the firehouse is part of your livelihood. Everything. Take pride in it. Have pride in it. If you don't have integrity, you better find it. That's what this job is all about. Guys, I wish you the best of luck. Always remember, put God, family, and job. Don't ever put the job in front of God or family. All right? Do the right thing and strive to be better every day. Good luck, and if there's anything we can help you with at Wilson Fire and Rescue Services, please let us know. Thank you.
Dr. Wright, it's an honor for me to present these candidates to you for graduation from the 43rd Academy of the Wilson Fire Academy. Thank you for your continued support of this academy, because without you and your leadership, this wouldn't be possible. Carrie Barnes. Pinned by his captain, Brandon Ward. Nicholas Bishop. penned by his mother, Bette Bishop. Aaron Bowen. Penned by his chief, Michael Peaks. Christopher Bullock. Penned by his father, Michael Bullock. Braden Burbage. Penned by his mother, Jamie Burbage. Michael Diaz Jr. Penned by his fiancee, Marilyn Camena. Jason Hollis. Penned by his chief, Michael Peaks. Jay Eisler. Penned by Phil Batts. Cameron Jernigan. Penned by his mother, Kelly Parks. Weston Tizick. Penned by his father, Tim Tizick. And last but not least, Jacob Sessoms. Penned by his father, David Sessoms. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the graduating class of the 43rd Fire and Rescue Academy for Wilson Community College. Please join me in a round of applause. This academy has been a challenging one, and it is my honor and pleasure to get to award a couple of special awards out to this group for doing a couple of above and beyond special things. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Best Combat Challenge Time Award. That's going to be our first special award we're going to give out. This Firefighter Combat Challenge Award is given to the cadet that has the quickest time among all of the fellow cadets. Andrew Sessoms. D. Batts Award is an award named after the founder of the Wilson Community College Fire and Rescue Academy. This is given to the cadet that has achieved the highest academic excellence through the entire academy, Mr. Braden Andrew Burbage.
So first of all, thank you all for coming to support us on this wonderful morning. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to thank God for blessing us to make it this far, because Lord knows it wasn't easy. Secondly, I would like to thank the Board of Trustees, President Tim Wright, and Executive Dean Kim Gamblin for putting together this academy. This academy was built on the backs of giants, and it has a really great reputation, and they've really continued the tradition with the rigorous training we were so blessed to receive. Every instructor really put their backs into training us, and you can really tell with the knowledge we received. They really cared, and they really pushed us forward. And all the tough times, rain, sunshine, doesn't matter. They always showed up, and they always showed out for us. And some of us came with a bit of experience and knowledge, while some of us never picked up a hose. But it didn't matter, because we all finished the day better than we came in. And that's probably the most important thing. But like Rome, we weren't built in one night. It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. A lot of days and nights of studying and training together. But, like I said, we had each other. 11 of us came from different backgrounds, different skill sets, and we brought it all together and we used it to succeed. All the suffering and training ended up turning out really well for us. This class full of boys, we all became a rookie unit of men. We enjoyed starving together so that today we can eat together. That being said, we were told in the fire service, you never stop learning, and that if you do, you should retire. But we're all young, and we don't know nearly everything, so we got a good 30 years of learning before we can get the opportunity to retire. But, we have a whole band of brothers and sisters to help us through it, and then we have our family and friends at home to push us, in all the tough times. So at the end of the day, I'm sure it'll be something that we'll cherish forever. Now, on behalf of the 43rd Fire Academy here at Wilson, I'd like to present the plaque to Dr. Tim Wright.
About face. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Wilson Community College Fire Rescue Academy Class 43. Academy dismissed.